Oh, hi there. Today actually a really worst day for me. A lot of stupid things happened today. I gambled a lot. I was not in my control. I allocated lot size in a very bad way. Like I keep on adding positions and closing my positions unwantedly and did a lot of stupid shit today, to be honest with you. So yeah, um, I don't have the reasons to enter. I don't have the reasons to close my positions other than greed other than making some quick profits. Nothing worked so far. For the past 2 days, I'm not doing good. Complete bullshit trading, pure gambling. I accept that. I'm not following any rules. I'm not wait for my model to present. I'm not stick with my plan. I change my stop loss. I constantly move my stop loss. I constantly flip my direction. Why I'm entered, what's went wrong today, I don't know. Today not even journaled. I not even write my live journaling. I just executing trades after trades. Everything end up losing, even though it's dumb clear today. It's complete bullish day. It's a clear model, clear buy model. There's no point of go for sell. It's a clear model. And yesterday I did a projection. Yesterday I did a projection. I analyzed a trade. I expected a target. TP1 and TP2, everything has been hit. TP1 hit yesterday night. TP2 hit today, but I'm not performed well. I was bearish today. I know I need to be bullish since the 4 hour hatch, a daily time frame. Everything demand me to go for bull by today, but I still deviated my role, not following anything. I just dumping my positions without any reasons. No, I don't see any of my model presence today in 3 or 5 minutes. The important thing is they kind of carry some previous trading activities. Like yesterday, there's a movement. It's worked really well and come all the way down and sweep me out. It stopped me out where I move my stop loss, where I trail my stop. It stopped me out. So and it's keep on going higher. So today I expect the same thing. I analyzed the price action. I pretty much missed the move at 622, but I got the opportunity to enter the trade, but it's actually reversing its direction. But I don't didn't knew about that at that time. I don't have. I'm not aware about that. I was like, okay, fine. It's kind of seems like yesterday price action. So the price just manipulated going upside, and it's damn sure going to come down, and will for sure going to take the London low. So yeah, I created and came up with a lot of own ideology, own creations, a lot of things, but it's not worked today. It's kind of not only tempting, but also made me feel very bad for the whole day. I'm not feeling really good until until the late evening. So I was like, what the hell I'm doing? It's gonna work or not? It's if I keep on doing these things, when I going to pass my challenges? When I going to take a payouts and that kind of stuff? I go, I can. Is there any possibility for me to access those things or not? Can I get a payout or not? What the hell I'm doing? I'm making some profits and then keep on losing back, and it's kind of back and forth. It's to be honest, it's frustrated me a lot. So it tempted me to do some stupid things, but I'm not watching anything. I'm not scrolling social media. I'm not into it. I had the I have the rule to not use social media, especially Instagrams and all. So I'm not using it for successfully for 1 week, I guess. So I'm not gonna use um the following days. I have some goals, not some. I have a lot of goals to achieve. I have a lot of milestones to cross. So I have a lot of things to chase. So I'm not supposed to scrolling down the social media. I'm not kind of guy. I don't want to be the kind of guy. I don't want it anymore. So I'm not using these days. I'm watching YouTube, but not for bad contents. That's just for to get some knowledge for what for a couple of weeks. I'm not listened to any ICT mind psychology videos. So the 2 3 days I keep on listening ICT video. He has a lot of good contents and it's helped me a lot. He guided me in he guided me through those videos. I believe that strongly believe that he giving wonderful insights. It's kind of make me feel really good. So now we can jump into the trade that I not execute, just gambled. This by doing this kind of things, I'm not supposed to call myself a trader. I can call myself a gambler. Okay, fine. So it's clear cut in daily time frame like break, displaced, family gap created, come and tap the come completely fill the family gap, daily family gap bullish, tap the breaker. So the obvious vulnerability going to be this high. But before that price print a good expansion to the upside and it's print equal highs Monday and Tuesday. So Wednesday, it's obvious day. It's damn sure like price inside the daily five hourly gap. It's printed equal highs. It's come and sweep the low or it's not. It will go and take the high for sure since the round is going to be this high. So yeah. So in 4 hour, what happened? In 4 hour, I don't have any authority to go for sell since the price tapped the breaker. Once it tapped the breaker, what happened next? It it literally flipped the recently formed bearish fair value gap close above, and it acted as inverse, pushing higher, and it clears out this fair value gap, which acted which is expected earlier. It break and displays through the fair value gap. So obvious target is going to be this high and this highs. This is not even a. This is going to be the obvious target at least. And what happened next? Price just engineer the liquidity here. After flipping this fair value gap, price not to reach this point, but to give me some equal highs, and come all the way down. This is the recently formed bullish fair value gap in H4 time frame, and this fair value gap it, it's it's decently hold the price, bro. There's no price close below this range. Beautiful fair value gap. And this fair value, there is also one more fair value holding the price, pushing higher. And this is the second fair value gap. There is no price close below this range. Price beautifully respected. Go all the way up, come down, start to expand higher all the way up towards the equal highs. The last Monday and Tuesday high. It's a clear equal highs. It's a clear fair value gap. Inside this range, I should go for a buy. I should look for some buy model and target this. But why the hell I expected lower prices went for short opportunities? I don't know, but it will be sorted out in 1 hour. What the reasons? So so this is where I get manipulated. So I consider this well, yeah, it's remain unfilled, right? So it's kind of I kind of reason why I'm bearish. I kind of like it's not equal high, it's already sweep. There is high continuously getting protected, and it's kind of structure shift and displaced. It's not actually it's a bullish continuation, but I thought like that in the morning. So it's closed below. So value getting flipped. So this is the value remain unfilled. So and this liquidity also already swept, and this liquidity also swept, started displays lower, and this fair value gap also. And I knew that I do have one fair value gap in 1 hour at this place. So in the morning, it's actually when I was in the market, it's 7 o'clock or 7:30. I understand this is the H1 bullish fair value gap. So inside this range, I need to look for buy to target this highs and this high. This is a clear engineering liquidity. It's a clear engineered equal highs. So it's a clear target. So since the fair value gap holding the price, it's you could displacement print a equal high and come and reprice towards this 1 hour bullish fair value gap. So it's a bullish perspective, but I noticed that, but I'm not give any importance to this thing. I was like, it's a sweep. It's the structure shift. This is the failure remain unfilled. So once the price sweep the internal, it start to displace. It's one more time sweep this internal and start to displace this failure kind of closing below. So I can look for some sort of short. So I keep on shorting here and in this big bullish move. I keep on shorting here and here. Nothing worked. I ended up injured myself a lot. So this is 1 hour time frame. There is no point for me go for sell like the bullish fair value of 1 hour holding the price, clear engineered liquidity, and here it's so I'm going to tell one thing, the important thing, the very important updates. So if the price sweep give a minor sweep, it doesn't matter. You're not supposed to consider it as a sweep. The sweep supposed to be like this. If there is any swing low here, this is going to be the sweep. If this is a swing low, this is going to be the sweep. You can consider it as a sweep, but you can't consider it as a you can yes, in lower time frame it is a sweep, but in higher time frame it just equalize. It's not a valid sweep. Most of the time it's just a engineered liquidity. It's come on, take this out. This is also not a sweep, it's just a engineered liquidity. So it will for sure going to take it will hunt in the future for sure. So never confuse these things with sweep. These are the sweep, yeah, and I accept that, but it's not a valid one. It's just a very minor one. It's just a engineered liquidity. So if I consider it as a engineered liquidity, I never go for sell today. I expected higher prices and execute some buy orders, but I wasn't did that today. So 1 hour is pretty clear. It's kind of holding the price, and it's kind of accumulation, and it's again displays equal highs. I the mistake is I consider it as a sweep, but it's actually equal highs. Fair value gap pretty much holding the price. It's kind of close below a bit, but it's there is no follow through. There is no displacement, nothing. It's just close light below, and it's give big displacement to the upside. According to 4 hours, it's just a sweep. Yeah, just sweep the lows. So in 15 minutes, it's very clear, bro. In 15 minutes, I don't know what it is. This candle did something today. I'm not aware about this candle. So kind of in this whole swing, this is the only candle which I consider a buy. Sorry, the bullish candle. That candle did something here. After approaching this point, price start to reverse its direction dramatically. So it might be the breaker today, if I'm not wrong. So this is a series of up close candles. Before that, inside this swing, this is the last bullish candle. Like this is like, what can I say? This might be the swing high. So we can consider it as a swing high in lower time frame. If I zoom really into the lower time frame, it might be the swing. So this is the last swing that break and displays higher. It acted as breaker clearly today. Oh yeah, bro. And it's a kind of inside this fair value gap, sweep the high. It's kind of it's not even a structure shift, bro. It's not a valid one. I knew that. There is no significant swing low. This is the significant swing low. This is the fair value gap. I don't want to see any price close above this range. That's the point. That's the catch for today. So this is only fair value gap inside this range. So any sort of sell model should be happen here. Besides that, I'm not going to go for any sort of sell model. It should hold the price since it's sweep. This holding the price, pushing lower, break, big displacement, tabbed. It's tabbed, come all the way down inside the bullish value. 1 hour. Once it tapped this breaker, it started to reverse its direction. So the thing is, it's just engineer liquidity. So I don't see any valid structure or a valid thing in M15 for me to go for sell. It's literally nothing, but I got manipulated inside these ranges. Like due to this fair value gaps, due to this sweep, I considered it as a valid structure shift. It's going to reach this point, the London low, but it didn't. The H1 holding the price pushing a lot higher. So the entire thing is just a liquidity. It's ran through swiftly. So here this is the fair value gap. So according to 15 minutes, it's this is the fair value gap. But in 5 minutes, I do have a lot of fair value gaps here. So I expected the price to respect here and come down, but it seems like a engineer liquidity. This is also engineer liquidity, lot of liquidity inside these ranges, but I still didn't. Yeah, yeah, it's okay, fine. So what happened here? This is the value structure shift for today, but I didn't knew this is going to happen. I was like, I'm doing the same shit for today. Like I was like sweep structure shift, family up, holding the price, pushing lower. So this after the accumulation. This is the expansion more. So this is supposed to get protected. I like to see this value of holding the price pushing lower towards the news candle, towards the low, uh, the kind of things I expected today. But the thing is, this is a news scandal, bro. This is genuinely a news scandal. So I was not that confident since it is a news scandal. I'm not considered it as a structure shift, and I consider it as a fair value. That's a major mistake, major red flag for the day. So since it is a news scandal, I was like, it's going to take first not to move to choose any directions. I operated in that way so far these days though, so I was not aware about the travel gap and the structure shift. I was in the complete opposite direction. So I like to see this is just a news scandal, so this is going to take for sure like that mindset I carried in the morning. But it's actually not. Today it's a complete new learning. Um, yes, my perspective is completely wrong. I'm not supposed to look always for the news scandal low to sweep. It might be the case for most of the time, but it's not. It's need not to be every single time. So so here I missed the thing. So since I was bearish, I execute my first position once the price reaches this point. Execute my first position. Execute my second position once I see the sweep sector shift in lower time frame. I execute my second position here. I like to see this is going to be my first and second targets. That is what that is what I was planned in the morning, but it's ran through my stop. My stop was here. It's a crazy stop loss. It's ran out my stop, and my second entry is somewhere around here. The reason for the second entry is nothing but so the reason this is the 1 minute. This is where I get complete manipulated. So this entry is due to no reason, just because it's repriced towards the M5 value gap. I expected the price to reject like yesterday, and once I understand here, execute the first position. If I understand the sweep, the section shift is fair value gap. I expected lower prices, so I execute the second position here, and I targeting this low. This is going to be my first low, but it's didn't. It's like sweep the low, structure shift, big displacement, the fair value gap getting tapped, start to expand higher. Once it clears out this high, it's once once it clears out this high, ran through this bullish M5 fair value gap. It's created a M5 fair value gap. It's continuously getting respected, and this fair value gap, the last fair value gap inside this swing, acted as inverse, pushing the price higher towards the equal highs. So once I identified the equal highs aligned with the fair value gap in higher time frame getting sweep, I'm bearish. I understand this is here it's close below here the H1 for H1 fair value gap kind of flipped its direction. Not it's actually flipped. It's I thought like that, but it's just close below. That's it. This is my first and second entries. and this is where I execute my third entry. Once this my tiny file, this is not my model. I never execute this kind of entries, but I could executed it. I don't know why, but I executed it. Once it flipped its direction, I execute my first position here. And once the file value getting flipped, I execute my second position. Second positions, I execute my third positions. Keep my every stop loss here, and it's ran through this news candle exactly at 10 o'clock. It's not only ran through my stop, but also give a gift like the slippage. I risked 40, but I lost 80. That's the gift for today. So yeah, pure gambled trading. Like so, it's sweep. Once it flipped the direction, once it flipped this recently formed, I entered, put the stop at the low. Once it flipped this direction, it's kind of makes some sense at that time, but it's not actually. It's kind of 1 minute bullshit manipulation, bullshit price action. And after this, I was super confident to hold the push price to see some displacement through the swing low, but it didn't. It didn't give any kind of uh, anticipated movement in the morning. It's during exactly at 10 o'clock. Exactly at 10 o'clock, it's kind of big pump to the upside, and it stopped me out. I closed my laptop and literally walk away at the time. So this is the time. So this is 3 minutes. The same. This is the valid structure shift for today. Once this is a breaker, right? This is a clear breaker, flip breaker. On the tab, it's kind of low structure shift. Here it's where the fair value. Not it's not actually fair value. Structure shift with big displacement. This is the fair value gap getting tabbed. So, s if it is not a news candle, if it is just a regular candle, I most probably execute a buy entry here. Since it is a news candle, I was get manipulated. That's a major key thing today. If it is, since it is a news candle, I was like, I'm not trusted this fair value gap. So, but it's actually working today since it's aligned with the high time frame price action. Low high structure shift with big displacement. The fair value gap here is get tapped, start to expand higher. So every fair value gap holding the price pushing higher, and in M3 once it sweep, this is the recently formed fair value gap. I like to see this getting broke and displaced in order to see lower prices, but it didn't. It just sweep. It just sweep. It's just a sweep, and there is no structure shift displacement. Nothing. There is no fair value gaps. I don't see anything go for me to go for sell entry here. There is no structure, there is no swing low getting broken, displays, there is no bearish fair value gap, nothing. Why the reason I holding the trade, I don't know why the trade. I'm not only holding, I also executing trade after trades. Once I see this M3 flip, I was like executing trades after trades, like 4 to 5 contracts. Not a contract, it's a forex, like 4 to 5 lots. And during before the news candle appear, I really scared and close every one of my positions in break even. For instance, not for instance, what happened in the morning was I had executed 3 lots, like 3 to 4 lots, like one lots. So before 9:58, I got scared and deleted other positions and keep one position in order to see some news pump or dump. And news, and then obviously news dumped me today. So there is no structure for me to exit and go for a sell entry. If I stayed in 3 minutes, if I just stayed in 3 minutes, I'm not going to execute this sell entries. I didn't see anything here. I didn't see anything. It's just a weak pullback, just a strong move. So I didn't see anything here. Once it gets sweep, I didn't see anything here. I didn't see. Yeah, it's kind of tap. It's tapped the parallel gap. It should close out the first high and give the structure shift, but it didn't sweep the high, but give the structure shift. But there is no fair value gap. There is no continuation follow through. So it's kind of own creation. That's it. In M5, it's even clear. So in M5, once the price tap this breaker inside the one inside the just below bit below the 1 hour 5 hour gap, it's kind of give the yeah. The thing is, if it is not a news scandal, I um most probably not neglected this displacement, this 5 hour gap. Only thing that caused me to neglect this big imbalance, this big displacement, this big structure shift is only because of the new scandal. Since it is a new scandal, since it was a new scandal, I was not confident. I traded opposite to the direction. That's the thing. And I heavily trusted this model. That's the thing. It's everything is the engineer liquidity. So yeah, it's a valid thing. Structure shift on the tap the breaker, and this kind of things I never seen before. So I need to mark this in this video as well. I never see these kind of things, to be honest. So structure shift with big displacement, the 5 value gap. Okay, come on tab. This will continuously getting protected. Go all the way up. And what happened next? It's clears out. It's flipped this 5 value gap. The bearish 5 value gap in M5 ran above, got ran through it. So the 5 value gap that I expected, that showed me some signs like getting respecting, so getting respected. It's actually not just a weak pullback for this 5 value gap, just for to fill up the 5 value gap. So the 5 value gap seems like holding. It's not actually. It's ran through. Clearly got ran through. So the obvious target is going to be this side, right? Got ran through. Leave this bullish 5 value gap. This bullish M5 5 value gap. So this 5 value gap continuously holding the price. There is no price close below this range. So this is the thing. The last inside this swing, this is the last candle. So the last candle 5 value gap. The last 5 value gap most probably acted as inverse. The probability of acting as inverse is higher. So it's what it did today is acted as inverse once it got ran through. And so I just did this for some good clarity. So this is the it's break this it's break this high, low, high, right? This is the breaker. This is the 5 value gap. So most probably this is going to be get respected. So what happened here? There is no price. So not even a single price close below this range. Not even a single price close below this range. Price stopped exactly at this point. Sweep, big displacement. Go and tap the equal highs, the daily target. So inside this range, genuinely from the third person perspective, or else from the first person perspective, if I'm planning to trade only 5 minutes or 3 minutes, most probably I'm not execute any kind of positions here. It's not clear. What is my model like? The recently formed area need to get tapped, need to get sweep the first high, clears out the first high. Then it's need to give some sort of expansion, displacement, structure shift kind of thing. But I didn't see anything here. It's a clear manipulations. Not even a manipulation, bro. It's nothing here for me to go for sell. I don't see anything for me to go for sell. It's sweep the high, but there is no structure shift. There is no fair value gap. There is nothing created here. There is no displacement. Once it's sweep, replace to this fair value gap. Stop here, go all the way up. Again comes down, sweep the low, no displacement. Now with displace higher, it's a beautiful fair value gap. Getting tapped, keep on going higher. So once it get flipped, why the hell once it get flipped, once it get flipped once I got the inverse, I entered a trade. It's okay, it's fine. But I need to give some importance to this value gap, bro. This is a recently formed 5 value gap after sweeping after flipping this family gap inside, which is uh, located right near to the breaker. So this family gap get ran through with big displacement candle like this. It should ran through like this. Then I can then and then only I can expect some sort of cell model. Before that, I'm not supposed to inside this family of how the hell I can expect some cell model, how I can expect some short opportunities. But I executed it. Not only one lot, two lot. It's kind of crazy lot size. I due to if I'm not close my positions, I ended up losing almost 3 to 4% today. Pure gambling. That's it. So the last fair value gap clearly revealed everything. I don't see, I don't get any confirmation for me to go for short today, even though it's sweep the high, even though I do have some fair value gap here. It didn't show any sell model. It's a clear continuation. There is no price close below this range. Price stopped 50, price stayed 50 above 50% of the level and keep on going higher. Yeah, this is it. I'm gambled. It's true. There is no change or deviation. Unfortunately, the last 2 days my video was not. I only able to see my face, not the charts. I don't know why while I was in the live, I closing this thing, which caused me to stop sharing my screen or not. I don't know. So the last couple of days after some time, my live screen share was not there. I need to have a look at it and to check it out. What's the reason behind that? I need to fix that first because I due to that I'm not having the live data. What the hell I'm doing the live sessions? It's kind of missing from my journaling. So I need to I need to have consideration about that. That's it. The time is almost 1:48. I'm not going to bed on time. These days I'm not following a lot of things. I have to follow it. If I'm not following it, I'm going to remain the same forever. Peace.